This is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Signals coming to you live from Vietnam, guys. This is our evening time, drive time update. And we got some huge news, a big catalyst for Dogecoin that we're going to talk about. Looks like another huge retailer has accepted Dogecoin as payment, so we're going to talk about that. Looks like Do Kwon is in big trouble again, and looks like the authorities are closing in on Do Kwon. We're going to talk about his whole tax evasion thing, and we got a whole bunch of news. We got some really good news. Looks like Vietnam is also starting to enter into the cryptocurrency space in a big way. So we're going to talk about that. That's strange and wacky for me out there. So right now, if we look at the U.S. markets, the U.S. markets are looking very, very good. We're seeing that the Dow is up, the S&P is up, the Nasdaq is up. So overall, the things are looking pretty good. And I wasn't expecting that. So it looks like we're having a bit of a green day, a good green day. So this is the last green day of the week. So that's pretty positive in the house. And if we look at heat map in the house, the heat map is also looking very good right now. We're seeing that Bitcoin is still above $30,000 at time of recording, so that is very positive. And things are going green, and we're seeing that Ethereum is above 2,000, and that is good, guys. So you guys should be feeling a little bit better, feeling a little bit pumped up, guys. So hopefully at the U.S. markets will continue to go uppity up, and continue to go green, guys. So that's pretty good. If we continue to have a good day today, and this will maybe break that negative cycle out there. So that's pretty positive. If we look at the crypto bubbles right now in the house, we're seeing that it's a bit mixed right now, but overall I think things are going to go our way finally. So that is pretty good. Looks like Shiba, Doge, and BTC are now accepted by Tag Heuer, luxury Swiss watchmaker. In case you don't know who Tag Heuer are, they are people who make watches, guys. And those are pretty cool watches. So Tag Heuer embraces crypto payments, and so that's pretty good. And it looks like you're going to be able to buy your Tag Heuer with the Dogecoin out there, Bitcoin and Shiba Inu. So that's pretty positive. We're seeing more and more catalysts for the Dogecoin, so that's pretty bullish. And we really need Elon Musk to step up and get engaged again. We'd really love to have a nice tweet from the Elon Musk in the house. So I'm waiting for that. You're waiting for that. So that is a pretty good sign. And we got the Doge X to the moon. That's going to happen on the 28th of June. So I'm waiting for that. We're all waiting for that. So that is pretty cool beans. And so just one more catalyst, and we've got Vitalik, and we've got the huge Ethereum merge to proof of stake that's going to be happening in August, and hopefully that will be the same, and we'll have the same timing for the Dogecoin bridge out there, the Dogecoin Ethereum bridge. And if that happens, it's going to be peachy keen, and we should see some pumpity pumps, guys. So Doge is looking pretty good. It's going sideways. It's not collapsing down. It's not collapsing down to the netherworld. It's still going uppity up. It's going sideways. It's doing a crabby walk right now. So we got some overhead resistance at around about 10 cents. We got some really good support at 8 cents. And as long as we stay in this zone-y out there, we should be okay. We shouldn't be collapsing down to the nether regions down there. So I'm pretty positive about that. And we're just keeping on. We're doing the crabby walk out there. So it's okay, guys. It's absolutely okay. I did talk about it in my previous videos, because there's some FUD going around that crypto's going to collapse like 90%, and Bitcoin is going to go down to like $3,000, where Ethereum is now, and that Ethereum is going to go down like $200, and Doge is going to go down to $1. It's a lot of FUD, guys. So just ignore the FUD. We can see the fear and greed is still the same as it was yesterday, so that's pretty good. It looks like Vietnam now is launches blockchain associations to conduct research and suggest regulations. So it looks like Vietnam is taking crypto seriously. The regulation part scares me a little bit. I don't know how they're going to regulate that, but it looks like they want to talk about it. They want to establish this new association to help Vietnam promote digital economy and position the country as on the world's technology map. And they also want to build a blockchain technology as well. So that's pretty cool beans if they can do that and implement that, as long as the regulation is not like insane in the membrane out there. So that is pretty positive. I'm feeling pretty positive about that. Some other news that's coming in right now is this is coming in from MicroStrategy, and this is bullish for cryptocurrency, bullish for Bitcoin. Bitcoin. And right now they have zero, and this is coming in from the CFO, they actually have no intention to sell Bitcoin, says company CFO. So MicroStrategy has no plans to sell its Bitcoin despite the BTC bearish price action across the past 6 months, according to the company's chief executive officer. And MicroStrategy CFO Andrew Kang tells the Wall Street Journal that MicroStrategy shareholders are aligned with the company's strategy and that they are not going to be selling any of the BITI out there. So that's pretty positive news out there from that perspective. And looks like Luna still remains the most trending cryptocurrency despite the total crash and founder's $78 million tax evasion fine. So I did tell you that, the government, they're clamping down on this and they want to go after him. And it looks like that, they have these, these four forensic financial investigators, the four financial ninjas out there. And it looks like they're going to be doing a deep dive into, Do Kwon's companies and holdings and everything. And it's just kind of ludicrous out there that, Do Kwon, he decided to dissolve his company 4 days before we saw the big Luna debacle. And this is one of the worst debacles that I've seen. I mean, I think it's almost as bad as the Mt. Gox out there in terms of the total carnage that it brought on the industry, like $40 million just like wiped out, boom. And then, $80,000 worth of Bitcoin also disappeared. So, still a lot of questions to be asked and what's going on, and the legal team quit. And, but he's still, involved in Terra Labs. We had this whole the Terra Lab Revival 2.0. The fork is going to happen, guys and gals. The forkity fork is going to happen. So we're going to have Luna, and we're going to have Luna Classic out there. The UST stablecoin is out of there. And, there's going to be, basically airdrops to the, the pre-crash and the post-crash. And that's going to be, doled out in different formats and different percentages. So, if you were holding Luna pre-crash, you might be entitled to get an airdrop, or you may not. And there's going to be a vesting period out there. So that's kind of, it's a vesting period. What can we do? But yeah, I think, I don't want to, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but, I think Luna is basically, it's gone. It's out of there. And, Binance and other blockchains are, saying to the Luna ecosystem, look, if you want to build your dApps and apps on, Binance, a blockchain, or, the BSC blockchain or other blockchains, they're basically, a lot of blockchains are like, we'll help you. We'll even give you financial support to build your apps and dApps on our blockchain. So that's pretty good from that perspective. So it looks like, the whole Luna ecosystem is not going to die. It's just going to find a new home out there. So that's pretty good from that perspective. More news coming in. South Korean watchdog reportedly finds Terra Luna Labs $78 million. $78 million for tax evasion. So, these guys, you can't run, guys. You can't run from taxes. They're going to get you. And, we got the four ninjas out there, and they're going to go after you guys. So the tax authorities were alerted to Terraform Labs sent Luna from Terra Singapore to the foundation. So it looks like, early in October, Virgin Islands subsidiary Terra was fined 3.6 million or 4.66 billion won in income tax. So this is not the first time, guys. So it looks like they've been doing this thing for a while. This is like the second time this has kind of happened. And it looks like that South Korea's law enforcement agencies and policymakers have come down heavy on Do Kwon and his associates in the aftermath of the Luna crash. A special financial crime investigation unit called the Grim Reapers or the financial ninjas out there. They were recalled after 2.5 years, and they're going to go after Do Kwon. You can't hide from these people. These people are going to go after you. If you try to run and hide to Singapore or wherever, they're still going to come after you. So that is, so if I was Do Kwon, I'd be hiding under a rock somewhere. Maybe I'd try to buy a one-way ticket to Mars from Elon out there. So that might be the only saving grace out there. So it looks like, but the authorities will tighten their search for him, and he will have to pay one way or the other, guys. So pay your taxes out there. So it looks like, the next 6 months we could see Bitcoin could be going uppity up. And you can see that in 2020 when they had the Corona dump, you saw this kind of pattern here, this fractal, that we had a breakout, then we had the dump. And we're seeing exactly the same fractal for 2020. And look what happened. Look what happened in 2020 when this happened. Boom, chakalaka, we went up. And 2022 is looking exactly the same, guys and gals. So, I'm still bullish. A lot of people are haters, and they think that the crypto's over. But I'm pretty bullish, and I like this from Galaxy. Thank you, brother, for sharing this tweet out there. The last few months have not been fun. I can tell you that. The last few months have not been fun. The last few weeks have not been fun, and especially the last 10 days have been like horrendous with the Luna debacle out there. And I know a lot of you are kind of doubting the future of crypto, and I know that a lot of your wives are beating you guys up, and like, why you didn't sell at the top, and why do you keep holding, and you could have had more money and all that, the usual the wifey thing. So my wife's name is like May and Ham, mayhem out there. And I always get that, why you didn't sell the top, and buy back when it was at the bottom. It's really hard to time the tops. You all guys know that. But I'm a hodler. I'm gonna be holding the 2025. I'm a hodler. I'm not a trader. I don't trade. And timing the tops and bottoms is really impossible. So this coming in looks like guys have taken a big hits out there, but it's time to make it all back, guys. It is absolutely time to make it back. It looks like we could be ending the bear soon, and maybe in the June, July we could have a bear cycle to the upside, and a big reversal. A lot of the TA is saying that we're going to be seeing a reversal to the upside. So I really believe that, and I think it's just a matter of time. TD time. OG singing. So let's take a look at the price of Bitcoin right now. So Bitcoin is at 30,349, and we've got some resistance at around about 30,500. We just can't get past that. We keep trying to go up there, and we just keep getting rejected time and time again. But we're gonna get up there, and if we can get past 30,500, then we have a clear shot to 31,000. Hopefully, we can get back in this area again. That would be really good. But if we absolutely can't get past this 31,000 area soon, we could be seeing ourselves going back down to like 28,000 ish. And we've been here before, guys. We've actually been here before. So we don't want that to happen. We need to get Biddy to make some moves. So hopefully the markets will continue going up. And it looks like the Dow Jones markets at time of recording is still looking pretty positive. So that is good. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin on the weekly and let you get out of here. So right now we can see that Bitcoin is still trading within my blue box of love out there. And time and time again, when we get in this blue blocks, we also have a reversal to the upside. I've been talking about that a lot. And right now we got 2 days and 11 hours left on this weekly candle. So as you guys can see, let me just make this a little bit bigger so you can easier to see out there. So you can see that, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th week. And if we get 8 weeks in the red, this is a first time ever kind of scenario for Bitcoin. So, I mean, how long can we continue going down like this? 8 weeks in a row. It's just unheard of, guys. Let's take a look at leverage apes. The leverage apes in the house right now. Wow. Woo. Remember, we got the options expiration today as well. So I expect some volatility out there. And we're seeing about 497 million apes have been wrecked out there. And, that's about 54,000. As you can see here, about 54,000 traders out there. So if you look at the hourly time period right now, we can see that it's mainly shorts right now. So that's why we're seeing a little bit of a push of Bitcoin going up. And on the 2 hour, it's in the 4 hour, it's shorts, guys. So we could get a reversal and Bitcoin could be going back down again. So let's hope that the 29,000 holds. The 12 hours also longs, guys. So it's not looking too good. And so, overall, it's still mixed, guys. Absolutely mixed out there. And let's take a quick look at Luna out there. Luna the tuna. Luna is more like Luna the tuna, the stinky tuna right now. So, this what we're looking at will become a Luna Classic. And basically, Luna Classic has no utility. It's basically a meme coin. I don't recommend anybody investing in this, but if you want to take a chance like a lottery ticket, that's fine. Whatever you put in, be absolutely prepared. Remember, none of this is financial advice. This video is absolutely not financial advice. Anything you invest in there, be prepared to absolutely lose it. So never invest more than you're willing to lose. So I just think that there's no fundamentals left for Luna. Maybe the new Luna 2.0, maybe they can build that up and integrate into different apps and dApps out there and start to get back into DeFi or something. But with the Luna Classic, that's what we're looking at now. Remember, May 27th is when the new blockchain is going to be set up, and this should be converted to Luna Classic. So let's see what happens, guys. I don't know. Can we get to a dollar? It's going to be really difficult, in my opinion. As you remember, not financial advice, guys and gals. So if you take a look at Ethereum right now, we're seeing Ethereum is just going sideways, doing a grabby walk out there, and it's at 2,041 in the house, guys. So from that perspective, let's take a look at Phantom. Let's see what's Phantom's. This is ADA, sorry, not Phantom. So ADA is also just going sideways as well, doing a grabby walk. It's got some support around 50 cents and resistance at 61 cents. We're going to need to get past the purple rain line. But, long term, I think ADA is a good project. Charles in the house, he's going to be pretty methodical out there. He may be slow to get across the finishing line, but, he tends to roll out a pretty good, decent product out there. And so that is pretty cool beans. And we're seeing the total market cap is at 1.31 trillion, and we're seeing the volumes are still pretty light at 52.68. So, the crypto market is kind of stabilized now. We're seeing some stabilization. We're not seeing some, really huge, big swings and that. But the Bitcoin altcoins take a look at all the coinage out there. That's why we're seeing that, a lot of altcoins are struggling right now because most of the liquidity is going into Bitcoin. So, if you want the altcoins to pump or have an altcoin season, we need to see that the Bitcoin dominance comes down. We're not seeing that. We're actually seeing it going up. So that's why we're seeing more and more money flowing out of altcoins, particularly. Ethereum is pretty much unscathed because it's still the number 2 coin. But you're going to see as you get past the top 50 projects and down, down. You're going to see that the projects, like the Project 200, the Pupu Shimada coin, these things are going to bleed out a lot. So just be prepared for that. Like I said, diversification is key out there. 50% in Bitcoin, 25% in Ethereum. And then, the other 25% in the top 50 or 60 projects, then you won't go wrong. Sure, look what happened to Luna, right? You did go wrong if you had a lot of Luna. So hopefully you guys were able to sell before the dim. So right now, Bitcoin is up 3%, so that's pretty good. Ethereum is up at 4.81% at 2,042. So that's good. Ethereum is a BNB. So I was looking at BNB, and my brain is still stuck in Ethereum. I don't know. BNB is at 313, so that's pretty good. We're seeing Solana. Solana is at $52, and that's slightly up 2.38%, but it's nothing to write home about, right? We're seeing ADA as well at 53 cents, and that's at $2.62. The Doge War is still in positive territory. It's still below 9 cents. Come on, Doge, and giddy up. So Doge's love is Doge, and we've seen also the Shibi Weeby out there is also looking better than it was, but it's been gone down a lot. It's given up a lot of its traction as well, and we're seeing a Matic is also down. Down. So overall, the altcoins are green, but we just need to see more pumpage out there from that perspective. Mana's up, ApeCoin is still up. ApeCoin is like 8 cents. Wow, $8. Wow, I can remember when I was like big, right? VeChain is up, but ICP is down. That thing tanked. I lost some money on that one, but I'm still holding like a madman out there. So guys and gals, that's going to bring this video to a close, and I just want to say God bless each and every one of you out there. Do go follow me on my Twitter. Don't forget to go and boop the likes for humans. Subscribe. Remember, all this is financial advice, just to OG expressing his opinion. This is only for educational purposes only. Do give super chats, and do of course boop the likes for humans. If you do take the time, do go check out the merch, get the cap, it makes you smarter, and get the mug of love. You're gonna love it. I love it. So guys, I just want to say God bless each and every one of you, and it looks like we could have a fine day out there, and hopefully we'll be seeing the cryptocurrency markets going uppity up. So we got some good Doge catalysts happening right now, so that is cool beans and now. So I love it, you love it. Let's get it, guys. This is OG, the Ric Flair of crypto, saying I love it, you love it. Let's get it, guys. It's a great day to be alive, and I'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow is another day, guys. So be blessed, be well. Peace out.